Welcome back, fellow warriors, to more Starfield. No. This episode, we're gonna grind out the temples. So, yep. Can I actually make an episode? Because
I have been idle here for a long time.
Hmm? Oh, so found one.
Your asses can just stay here. Emit a powerful ray of cosmic energy, dealing terrifyingly terrifying damage to a single target. Because I can read English. Moon form. Huh. Four temples left. So we can't get any more powers. So we'll do this one last side quest and then we'll complete the game, I guess. This is a robot farm.
Human of unknown origin detected. Designated outsider. This is an undisclosed secret location. Please identify purpose or depart.
Received your distress call?
Acknowledging receipt of emergency request. Explanation deemed acceptable. Clearance granted to Crucible. Outsider will deliver 150 units of copper. Compensation will be dispensed.
Tobias, stand down. We have a visitor.
Reminder, deliver required material. End of conversation.
This is incredible. For so long we hoped for any visit, and the day has finally arrived.
That is really out of your planet's really out of the way. You must not see many people.
We see no one, ever. Your arrival is truly an historic one, but many fear what it portends. The societies have closed their doors and are arguing about what to do, while the rest hide to see which way the wind blows. Franklin would know what to do. He's the oldest among us. You should talk with him.
Why are your people hiding?
Crucible is a tinderbox, and any spark will set it off. We're still recovering from a deadly conflict that happened 3 years ago. Far fewer of us are here to greet you today because of it.
What do you mean by societies?
Most of us are like me, free and unaligned. But there are 3 societies that are oft at odds with one another. The Believers, the Pragmatists, and the Renegades. It would be wise to meet each of them. Franklin leads the Pragmatists.
Go see Franklin then.
Give it time, and I'm sure the others will come out. For curiosity's sake, if nothing else.
Okay. Hey, bruh.
These no queries are being answered at this time.
I have your 150 copper.
Manifest authenticated. Remuneration processed. Social interaction terminated.
Sweet.
When your ship landed, I feared the robots would shoot you on sight. I am greatly relieved that they let you enter our community, but you come during a delicate time. Everyone will seek to use your arrival to further their own ends.
You don't control the robots?
No, we most certainly do not. Our relationship with them is a matter of some debate.
And you don't seek to use me?
You ask a question you already know the answer to. Yes, of course. I have need of you. But if you have a good heart and a quick mind, I am sure you will see my point of view.
What's with the weird old-time outfit? Your accent is odd.
Where to begin? Maybe an introduction? I am Franklin Delano Roosevelt, leader of the Pragmatist Society.
What? I know I've heard that name before.
Well, it is gratifying that even after all these years, my name isn't entirely forgot. You see, I was an American president. Well, not literally, but in a sense I was. Everyone that lives here are clones. Some of us are clones of the greatest figures of history, and others, well, we don't rightly know. When we die, and some of us die quite often, we are brought back. I cannot imagine how strange this must sound to an outsider.
So you are a real president of the old United States?
Now there is the question, isn't it? I do not have FDR's memories.
Oh.
But I know every nuance of his life and times. Well, as much as history records. I confess, I feel an undeniable affinity towards him. But no, I am my own man. But not all of us see it that way.
Are you immortal then?
Not at all. I have had occasion to see death more than anyone. When someone dies, all they have accomplished here in Crucible, all of their deeds, thoughts, are gone. And when they come back, they are different, modified. The believers say they are improved. Being reborn can take years, sometimes over a decade. But everyone comes back.
To have it in such advanced cloning technology is unheard of. How?
Is it? I wish I could illuminate you on this, but we are as ignorant of the technology which brought us into being as we are of the outside world.
I've encountered stranger things.
Then you must live a remarkably interesting life. After decades, centuries, of trying to figure it out ourselves, there is so very much we don't know either. The robots clone us for a reason, their so-called mission. But what that is, and what we should do about it, is something the societies disagree about, sometimes violently. It's best you meet with the other societies, and after, I promise I'll explain the Pragmatists' position on matters.
What can you tell me about the mission?
Well, it is one of the few concrete things we know about Crucible. If you want to truly know about the mission, the believers will tell you all about it. In fact, it can be hard to get them to stop talking about it. After you meet with them, I'll share my position.
I can't wait to see who I get to meet next.
Be careful what you wish for. Word has been sent, so the street should be full again. There is more I would talk with you about, but I would not take advantage of your ignorance. Go speak with the Monirinas and Genghis Khan.
What is going on?
What the
I am so confused. Genghis Khan? Really?
Welcome to town, stranger. Consider me part of the welcoming committee. The name's Wyatt Earp, and I'd be most pleased if you'd use one of the spare rooms during your stay. For a modest fee, of course.
I thought, Wyatt Earp was a sheriff.
He was, and I try to be. I do the best I can to uphold the law, but the societies make that difficult. I expect I've had as much success restraining Genghis as the Chinese did. I do what I can. Roosevelt and I are both of the same mind on that.
Oh, well, let me know if I can help.
That's a generous offer. I might take you up on it. Well, I hope you enjoy your stay. And by the by, I may have access to some essentials I've picked up over the years. Happy to sell them to you.
Is there a lot of crime in Crucible?
It runs hot and cold. During usual times, it's an occasional scuffle. Maybe a black eye when an argument gets out of hand. And then a society goes on a rampage and it's tombstone all over. I hope your arrival keeps things on an even keel. You're always welcome back.
I need to go out there. I want to see and do everything there is to be done. Your ship, she's a beauty. It travels the stars, right? Tell me, what's it like out there?
How much times I see it, it never gets old.
That's just how I imagine it. My name's Amelia Earhart. When I first woke up in this place, in my head, I knew all about my namesake, her life and her accomplishments. But I also knew how to fly a starship, reactor limits, thrust acceleration, vectors, and everything. In my mind's eye, I can imagine flying out there, touching heaven itself. And yet, cruelly, here I sit.
Why do you know about spaceflight?
The facility keeps us alive, fed, and protected, but they do a terrible job of informing us of anything at all. My guess is the facility thought they might need a pilot one day, but your guess is as good as mine.
I don't know what to make of you or anyone else here.
Funny, some of us have had the same thought about you. Listen, I know you owe me nothing at all, but I would do anything to get off of here. I know the societies want who knows what from you for who knows why, and I don't want to get involved in any politics. I just want, for my single self, a chance to explore.
If I can help you, I will.
You won't regret it. Thanks. Do you want to talk about anything else?
You think you're the real Amelia Earhart?
No, I don't. I consider myself a most ardent admirer of hers. She feels like family. Distant family. I like to think we both share a kindred spirit of adventure, though. She broke so many barriers in her life. I would love the same opportunity one day.
Any thoughts on the societies?
I have a few choice unchristian thoughts about some of them. But I'm going to stay out of it. Listen, I'd understand you making any decision you have to regarding them. Any at all. I just hope you judge me separate. I don't wish harm on anyone. I just want to explore. I hope to see you again.
Two. Wait, who's in charge of the believers?
Stranger! Weapons out! They come!
What? 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 What?
You.
The man from the stars. Come to see me. And you're not afraid to get your hands dirty. I guess the world out there is not so different than here. Genghis Khan, a pleasure to meet you.
I can't believe it. You're really Genghis Khan?
Then don't believe it. It is true his blood runs through my veins. But I am not he. Crucible tries to imprint the clones with fake memories. Genghis predated the Mongols having written records. For being so great a figure, we know practically nothing about him. When was he born? How he died? Where he was buried? A single speech he gave? Nothing. It must have driven the robots mad, trying to figure out what to do with me.
More simple than I was expecting.
Manners cost me nothing. But make no mistake, I will do whatever it takes to escape. I am pleased that the dangers out here are of no concern to you. You cannot be fully human if you trap yourself behind walls.
Why are you really out here?
I would provide fresh meat for my society, so we don't get fat off the robots. Franklin and I see eye to eye on very little. but even he appreciates this. And I always hope to see some means of escape. Perhaps our luck has finally changed.
Made yourself well out here.
The robots taught me many things any Mongol would know. So, hunting game, even such as this, is little challenge to me. So Franklin told you of us. Oh, that we're clones. Some of us think that makes us special. That the deeds of our namesakes are somehow ours. But that is blind arrogance. We are just people. Same as you. Same as anyone.
So you really feel no connection to Genghis at all?
None at all. It is as if I were a student of his life and times from an early age. I know so much about him, but that doesn't mean I am him. I am me, and I am content with this.
I think the science would back your view.
Would it? You would know better than I. But all this talk gets us nowhere.
Agreed.
Too many of the others grovel at the feet of the damned robots, trying to play their roles in a broken game. The renegades will not submit, and one day we will be free.
So Crucible is a prison?
A prison of the mind and the body. Crucible holds out a throne and says, "Obey, and it is yours." But thrones are meant to be taken, not handed to you by a machine. But it is a tantalizing lie that keeps the others in line.
What would you do if you escaped?
I do not know. Everything outside of Crucible is unknown to us. I imagine the settled systems are not so settled that a man who does not shrink from violence can't make a place for himself, though.
You should leave.
Were it that easy, I have died a dozen deaths trying to find a way out of Crucible. You get too far or disobey too much, then death. Crucible holds our lives in its hands. But now the robots have made a grave mistake. You can go where none of us can. You hold our future in your hands, and all the societies know it.
Crucible really kills you?
Oh yes. You can go 1 or 2 miles from Crucible, and you drop dead. I have no knowledge of medicine, but it's probably poison. It boils my blood to be subjugated like this. But too many of the clones are sheep. As long as their pens are clean and comfortable, they bleat their arguments.
If I free you, I have a feeling many people will suffer.
Even if you think I deserve this cage, does everyone? If you want your heartstrings tugged, talk to Amelia Earhart. Doesn't she deserve the stars she craves?
Yes.
I propose this. The robots come from someplace far to the east. We call it the facility, a place none of us can get to. But with you and your starship, it would be easy. Go there and break our shackles. Set us free.
So he's the renegades. This is the believer.
I had hoped you would visit me. Good. Know that you stand before Queen Amanirinas of the Kush.
How can you be so certain?
Have you no faith of your own? Something you hold to, even though it cannot be proven. It is the same with me. But I am certain. You speak to Amanirinas, reborn.
I'll withhold my judgment.
You are wise then. I know how it must sound. Once, I called upon mighty armies. However, on Crucible I still lead. Have you heard of the believers? Have you heard of the mission? We are the ones who will take our rightful place in these settled systems, to bring in a new glorious age and break the endless cycles of oppression and greed. Who better to lead the settled systems to a new golden age?
No.
If you arrived, others will too. Change is coming. I can't wait.
How is it not being in a society here?
Uncomfortable, truth be told. The believers are undeniably favored by the facility. Their complex receives food and materials first. When blood is spilt, the facility robots often side with them, and always the arguments and fisticuffs. Most of us just want to live in peace.
Are you a clone of a historical figure, too?
Why, yes. Ada Lovelace, at your service. My namesake worked with Charles Babbage, and is widely considered the first female programmer. And to see what our little experiments led to... I only wish Mr. Babbage was here.
You a scientist?
I suppose I am what passes for one here. I have my namesake's education, so I am well versed there. But without any books or treatises from other scientists, my knowledge is limited. Some clones received specialized knowledge, like Amelia. She knows how spacecraft works. So interviewing them has been fantastic for learning more advanced scientific principles. But mainly I conduct experiments, rudimentary as they are. It's always a pleasure.
And now we talk to Franklin, right?
So, you have heard from the other societies. I must confess I'm very curious what an outsider thought of them, and their positions. You might be the first objectively neutral party we've ever come across.
I think some of the greatness of your original selves may live in you. Think what you would accomplish.
Takes more than a great person to achieve great things. Their traits need to match the circumstances. I fear we would be ill-equipped to do anything except sow chaos. Facility has gathered some of the most obstinate and dangerous personages throughout history.
True.
It has told them that they should lead in a golden age via whatever means they see appropriate. Setting us all loose, Barter as a whole, would invite disaster. We are barely fit to lead ourselves.
I mean, so don't some individuals deserve a chance, though?
A tough but fair question. I must admit the case of Amelia Earhart sometimes keeps me up at night. 'Tis safer if the rule is strict, but if you wanted to make an exception or two, I could live with that. But no one from the other societies. They are all dangerous in their own way.
Would it be that bad?
The most likely case is anyone that leaves Crucible would die or silently fail. But if the mission is correct, and they do take over the settled systems, in the course of history it took millennia to cast out petty tyrants. The way ahead lies not looking to the past to literally guide us, but for this generation to learn from us.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
Yeah. Romance, no mance, if you know what I'm saying.
Go to the facility.
Over here. Hey, we need to talk. Listen, it's not safe to talk here. It's about Roosevelt. There's something you need to know.
Okay.
Thank you. There's a cave just outside town. No chance of us being listened in on. Please, come as quick as you can. Ideally, before you go to the facility.
If it's that important, I'll go now.
I'll meet you at the cave. You came. I just can't take a chance. These clones, they're psychotic, crazy. If they find out, I'm sorry. I just can't take the chance.
I'm ready to hear about Roosevelt. Take a deep breath, Wyatt. I'd like to help.
You're just making it worse. I'm not Wyatt Earp. I wish. God, how I wish I was. I was cloned off a monster. America's first serial killer. H.H. Holmes.
Oh!
Oh my God!
I'm afraid it's you or me. I'm going to kill you.
I don't have to do this.
I just don't see a way out. I'm gonna trust you, okay? Just don't tell anyone. This never happened.
You got it, bud. Facility time!
Massive damage.
A full 60 seconds. Wow. Oh, it turns off when I react to things. Oh! Really? That's baller as hell. I managed to break into the top floor. It is a spaceship, as we all assumed. The records call it the Galthena? Galthena. Most of the ship has been stripped down, but amazingly the comm system was operational. There was a message from another ship called the Beagle. When I played the transmission, it was just raw noise. I'll try to go back tonight. This confinement is driving me crazy. Day after day underground. I think Genghis is right. Escape is the only option. Today I'm here new. They tell me I was here before, that I had been reborn. I have knowledge of a son. His accomplishments of being the founder of a great empire to rival any in history. The machines tell me I am someone I am not. I will not play by the rules. And I'm not opening that. Sure, I guess. Ooh, that costs a lot, doesn't it? Genghis somehow got a hold of explosives. Last night we woke to a thunderous din. The facility had been completely containment breach. It is maddening. An expedition was sent to the outside this morning. They report predators, deadly ones, all about. Amelia and furiously working to come up with anything that can be used as a weapon. I tried to get to the facility's inner sanctum to no avail. There's nowhere to hide. Nothing can be done, but wait. Holy mother of God, these things are gross! I woke up for the first time right here, and now I bleed. When I first heard the mission, I felt a thrill. We were chosen. We would rule again. But after spending countless days, nights, who is to say these windowless halls? In these windows. We do nothing. The facility feeds us. The facility provides, and we just argue. But now we do more. We turn to murder. I pray you find this brother of my blood. Do not trust Billy. He is not who he seems. Creatures in this game are just insanely awesome. Who created the facility? Is the mission the real reason it was created? Do we really share the DNA of our namesakes? Are any people watching us? Are the robots as unintelligent as they appear? Are the reborn really what they claim? So many more questions. So few people are asking the right questions. This is nuts, guys. I'm loving this so much right now. Holy shit, that's a big boy. Whew. I am a good boy. I'm so glad I saved perfectly. Barely lost any time. Oh, I did it fucking again. Those are some big boys, man. They're scary. Freakishly scary, you know? So I'm just waiting for the star power to increase so I can go visible again. A space roach? Come on, but at this point you're not even trying. That is a very, very big boy. He's so big he can— oh, he can! He can! Oh my god! better fucking level up from that. Years of trial and error, and I have attained proficiency enough to call myself a programmer. It is amazing how far things have advanced from my memories. To think Budbeg and I would open this untold world of knowledge and power. I realize I never will be a masterful programmer. I have no books or text to advance myself, but the intricacy of the security here is daunting. The facility is on full lockdown, and the only solution is the security override code. But where is it? This part of the facility was closed to us until Genghis set off his explosions, and even here there is nothing of the sort. If only there had more time to think, but the monsters lurk in every hall now. Perhaps the damage to the facility means this is my final life? A pity, so much more to discover and learn. Oh, the code is required. Yeah, I should give it to Roosevelt. There's no reason not to. There was no bed, so I didn't get the well-rested perk, did I? Could advance 4 or 5 levels with that. Alrighty, did some grinding for some skills. I believe I leveled up... I leveled up Rejuvenation to level 3 and Persuasion to level 3. Oh. I actually might respect Surveying, take it away. I don't really use it. Use those points somewhere else. Are they the only ones that can give me the password then? Apparently that is the case for sure. Okay, so I'm going to give it to him. I've been to the facility. Let's work together on this.
Let me see. You have no idea what a reassurance it is to learn even these hints of our past.
It sounds like the facility is in ruins, but perhaps the restricted section is intact?
Think of the answers it must contain, and perhaps a way to help us become self-sufficient. But there is no security override code here. I would know. Think.
Do you really know so little?
Embarrassingly so. And most are too busy jockeying for a position to delve behind the thin lies the facility told them. We all assumed that we arrived via spaceship. But knowing we did, and knowing it was called the Gauthea, it sates a need I did not know I even had.
What do you think about the notes?
To think that Crucible was not our first home. And Genghis Khan destroyed it. I have told people time and time again that the renegade will be the death of us all. And they already were once. The only thing clear to me is despite the facility's efforts, we haven't grown at all.
Maybe the Beagle has a copy of the code.
Galathea's sister ship. Yes, if it can be found. Certainly, they had the capability of going into the heart of the facility.
If anyone can figure a manner of locating the Beagle, it's Ada Lovelace.
I'll radio her and explain the situation. I'm sure she will make every effort to assist.
Thank you, sir.
So we did come from a spaceship. Of course we did. And there's another out there? What was the Beagle? Why did she and the Galathea part? But all of that in time. First, we must find her. She's not in this star system. I would have spotted her.
How do you know the Beagle isn't in the star system?
I've studied the celestial bodies for years. No trace of a spaceship in orbit here or around the other planets.
Thanks for helping, Ada.
I should be thanking you for delivering such fascinating news. Now, about the Beagle, maybe the radio telescope. Yes, every morning it always defaults to the same position. I always wondered, why point at Bell 5? Petty frustration I've dealt with for years. But perhaps the facility looks for her sister. Yes, it makes sense. I can send you the coordinates. The Bell Star system is not far. The facility communicates via a secure frequency. When you arrive, tune into that.
Whoa! Although in bad repair, this old navigation beacon still has the predicted flight plans of the Beagle. Next planned stop after Bell 5 is Zalzini 1. Rock!
Now! Shoot or die! That was touch and go. Unidentified Bell's Crimson Fleet goons never stood a chance.
The Beagle!
Enemy continues to evade my sensors. I have no more enemy targets in sensor range. Stand by while I... Located the enemy and am re-engaging. Catastrophic damage.
Guess I can't open that door? Odd.
found no signs of an enemy. I will attempt to regain sensor contact with the enemy. I am engaging a hostile target. I am unable. Repair not possible.
God's curse, Dr. Chang. The facility is a hell full of vicious predators. The amount of resources we will need just to provide basic protection is ludicrous. Dr. Baskana passed. It falls to me to reconfigure the experiment. Otto von Bismarck needed Manarius as a counterweight, and even then he would be hard to stop. Although many say that Franken Genghis is vital to the experiment, I am not fully convinced we properly sequence his DNA from his descendants. This indoctrinated program is an embarrassment. No, Marianus is key. Dangerously low on for more. Open. Oh, is that the door that wouldn't open just a minute ago? Robs. No signal because it's dead. What was in that giant room I passed? Just a bunch of turrets, wasn't it? Oh, that's the landing part of the ship. Where Gucci go? Crimson Fleet incident. There were 3 of them. Captain Lapido offered them everything we could spare, but no amount of pleading worked. The hostile ships are destroyed, but at what cost? The Beagle is badly damaged. The hull breaches have been sealed, but we lost about half our remaining crew. We have one last jump. If we cannot find something in the Zari system and fast, we're doomed. We didn't even have time to scan all the planets here. Our engines are dead. The captain had enough. With such optimism, but it's been setback after setback. There are 4 of us. Dr. Zhao keeps adjusting the experiment program to work without the Gauthia. I told her that we've already lost 20% of the genetic material. I asked who should be prioritized, but I fear she's no longer in right mind. I dreamed of having my own command, but not like this. Day 120 of being adrift. No more food, no water. I'm the last that's left. I don't know how long I have. The Beagle's mission has failed. Dr. Chang, or anyone from Gauthia reads this. You were right. We should have all stayed with you on the facility. I'm disabling all security so you can grab whatever you need for salvage and recovery. I'm ashamed to report that all of our genetic material did not survive. I pray the mission continues on the facility. God have mercy on all of us.
Please don't go. We can do the experiment here. The facility has everything we need.
Our protocols say we are looking for planets with a 70% plus confidence level. The facility, barely 50%.
And how many planets have we surveyed? On Earth, they didn't know what we would find. My friend, we are getting old. Too old. If we want to have any chance to start the experiment ourselves, the facility is it.
When I was given my command, I swore an oath to adhere to the mission. Dr. Chang, you realize you are a mutineer. You've abandoned us.
The perfect is the enemy of the good. If you can't see that, then I guess there's nothing more to be said.
Yes, we Gucci. We Gucci! Oh God, they're everywhere. Wait, I opened a door somewhere, didn't I? Ah, here we go. What am I doing? I don't have to run from these punks. Come here. I'm gonna punch you in the chassis, boy.
Massive damage. Damage. All systems. System failure.
Eat that.
I have anomalous and they became possible. Beginning combat.
Sorry, beginning combat. What?
I am unable. Repair not possible.
Whose computer was this? Oh, Amaya. Oh. Amia? Amali. Agrippia. Ass.
This is Franklin Roosevelt. We have an urgent situation developing on Crucible. Please, come immediately, before it's too late.
Next episode. Bye!